Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to the channel Mathematics by Panjwani. Today we have a lecture number 6 and the topic for the lecture is law of indices. In the previous video we have done power, roots and reciprocal. So today we will do law of indices. So what is law of indices? Law of indices rules provide us to simplify the expression involving power. So we will see how we can solve the expression which have a power. So we can see this in the previous video as well. So starting with the rule number 1, a raised to the power 1 is equal to a. Anything to the power 1 is itself. For example, 6 raised to the power 1 is equal to 6. Now, the example number 2 and a very important, a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n. When two numbers are multiplying with the same base, so their power will be add on to multiply indices with the same base. I've already told you about base, power, index, exponent in the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, go and watch the previous video. I will share the link in the description. You can go and watch the video. That's very important video. So you can see when the base are same, the power will be add on. As we seen in this example, you can see the base is same. The base is 4 and the power is 3 and 2. So we can write like this as well, 4, 3 plus 2. Because when the base are same, the rule of second law of indices, when the base are same, so you can add the power. So it will be 4 is to the power 5. Or you can write like this, 4 is to the power 3 mean you have to write 4 3 times, and 4 is to the power 2 mean you have to write 4 2 times. Then you can add 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you can write 4 raised to the power 5. So remember that when the base are same, the power will be add on. Now the third rule, when the two numbers are dividing and their bases are same, then the power will be subtract. When they are multiplying, the power will be add. So rule number 2. The rule number 3 is when the number with the same base are dividing, then their power will be subtract. You can see that both number with the same base are dividing. So we can write like this as well, the a raised to the power m minus n. Both the power will be subtract. So you can see we have example like this, 7 raised to the power 5 divided by 7 raised to the power 3. We can write like this as well. In numerator, we have 7 raised to the power 5. So we have to write 7 5 times. And in denominator, we have 7 raised to the power 3. So we can write like this and we will cut down the 7. And the remaining 7 will be 2, just 2. I think there is a mistake has been in this video. You can see like this. I will do it for you. 7 raised to the power mean you have to write 7 5 times. In numerator, and in denominator, we have 7 raised to the power 3. So I have to write 7 3 times. So now, cancel out because we have to subtract. When the bases are same, the power will be subtract. So we can cancel out. So how many 7 are remaining? Just 2. So we can write the answer will be 7 raised to the power 2. That's the wrong answer. Remember that 7 raised to the power 2 is the correct answer. I hope you got my point. That's the third rule. Now, rule number 4. When we have a power to power, we can say, you can see the example. To raise indices to a new power, multiply their power. So you can see the example, 14 raised to the power 3 and then bracket, and we have another power 2. Then remember that if you got this situation, you just need to multiply the power. 3 2s are 6. So now 14 raised to the power 6 is the correct answer. I hope you got my point. Okay, the answer is 14 raised to the power 6. You just need to multiply the powers. Okay, so we have done with this. I hope everything is clear, crystal clear for you. Now, going towards the next rules. Now, we already done this in the previous video as well. A raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. I told you any number or any variable power 0 is equal to 1. Or we can say that if I have a question like this, 8 raised to the power 2 divided by 8 raised to the power 2. As we done in the previous slide, when the number with the same base are dividing, so we have to subtract the powers. So I can write like this as well. 2 minus 2, because when the same base number are dividing, we can subtract the power. The 2 minus 2 will become 0. So 8 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Okay, I hope you got the point. Now reciprocal, we already done this in the previous video, so you can go and watch the previous video. It will help you. I can just explain you this example. If, for example, we have a question like this: 11 raised to the power 0 divided by 11 raised to the power 3. We all know that when the bases are same and the number are dividing, so we have to subtract the powers. So it will become 11, 0 minus 3. So it will become 11 raised to the power minus 3. So I told you in the previous video, when the power is negative and if you want to convert the power into positive, you just need to convert the number. If the number is written in numerator, you have to convert the number into denominator. Okay, so it will become, so this number written in numerator, so I will write the number in denominator. So it will become positive. So 1 upon 11 raised to the power 3 is the answer if we want to simplify this. I hope you got the point. Now, the last one, we already done this one in the previous class as well, in the previous video. So you can go and watch that video. You will get the whole explanation about root. Now, the last rules are remaining. So this one is also related to root. So I can explain you how we can solve this question. For example, if I have a question 9 raised to the power 3 upon 2, okay, and I have to simplify that equation. So how I can simplify this equation? There are a lot of things I can do in this question, but I will to convert this number into root. How can I do? So it's simple, 9 raised to the power 3, 1 upon 2. Okay, I know that when I multiply this, it will become 3 upon 2 again. And we know that when the roots, the square root is power is 1 upon 2. So I can write like this as well, root and 9 raised to the power 3. So this is also a correct answer. You can convert or you can simplify the number in this form as well. It depends on the question, what they are asking. Inshallah, in the previous video, in the next video, inshallah, we will do some past paper questions. So it will help you to understand the more concept about it. Now, the last rule are remaining is when the bases are different, we know that when the bases are same, the power will be subtract in division. When the bases are different, what we will do? For example, 5 upon 6 and the whole power is 3. When the bases are different, we cannot subtract the power, we cannot add the power. So we just give the power to the 5 and 6 both separately. Okay, we have just give this 3 power to the 5, to number 5 and the 6 separately. That's it. We cannot cut the number in this, or we cannot subtract the power in this, or we cannot add the power. So remember that the rules can only apply when the bases are same. When the bases are not same, we cannot apply the law of indices. So I hope everything is clear. Inshallah, in the next video, we will do some past paper question. Allah Hafiz.